A blink in history's eye. Imagine a war with cannons firing and soldiers clashing, the air thick with smoke, the ground trembling with the roar of battle. Now, imagine that war starting and ending before you could finish your morning coffee, a conflict so brief it feels like a mere blink. That's the story of the Anglo-Zanzibar War, the shortest war in history, clocking in at a mind-boggling 38 minutes. In that short span, lives were changed, history was made, and a nation was forever altered. The year was 1896. Zanzibar, an island nation off the coast of East Africa, was a spice-trading paradise. Ruled by sultans for centuries, Zanzibar was a melting pot of cultures, a jewel in the Indian Ocean. Unbeknownst to many, this peaceful paradise was about to become a battleground. For years, Zanzibar had been a British protectorate, a somewhat uneasy arrangement. The island, with its rich history and strategic location, was a jewel in the British Empire's crown. However, beneath the surface, tensions simmered as the local population grappled with foreign rule. On August 25, 1896, a pivotal moment in Zanzibar's history unfolded. The pro-British Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini died unexpectedly, leaving a power vacuum. His cousin, Khalid bin Bargash, seized power in a bold move, hoping to assert his own authority. This sudden takeover directly challenged British authority, creating a volatile situation. The British, not keen on this sudden change in leadership, demanded Khalid step down. He refused, setting the stage for conflict. Tensions escalated rapidly. Warships gathered in the harbor, their cannons aimed at the palace. The scent of gunpowder hung heavy in the air, signaling the imminent clash that would decide Zanzibar's fate. At precisely 9 a.m. on August 27, 1896, the British ultimatum expired. The air was thick with tension as the people of Zanzibar braced themselves for what was to come. The ultimatum had been clear: surrender or face the might of the British Empire. The Royal Navy, a formidable force, unleashed its might upon the Zanzibar palace. The ships, armed to the teeth, began their assault with precision and overwhelming firepower. The sound of cannons echoed across the waters, a grim reminder of the Empire's reach. Cannons roared, shells screamed through the air, and the palace, once a symbol of power, crumbled under the relentless barrage. The destruction was swift and brutal, leaving no doubt about the outcome. The once grand structure was reduced to rubble, a stark contrast to its former glory. The Sultan's flag, a proud emblem, was quickly replaced by the British standard. The act was not just symbolic, but a clear message of dominance and control. The Union Jack fluttered in the wind, marking the beginning of a new era for Zanzibar. By 9:38 a.m., the firing ceased. The silence that followed was almost deafening, a stark contrast to the chaos that had ensued just moments before. The battle was over, and the island was eerily quiet, save for the distant cries of the wounded and the crackling of fires. The Sultan, realizing the futility of resistance, fled for his life. His escape was a desperate act, a final acknowledgement of defeat. The once proud leader was now a fugitive, his reign brought to an abrupt and humiliating end. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, a conflict that had threatened to engulf the island in flames, was over almost as soon as it began. The island, now shrouded in smoke and the remnants of battle, stood as a testament to the brevity and brutality of the conflict. The 38-minute war, a historical oddity, serves as a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of conflict and the overwhelming power empires once wielded. It was a brief yet intense episode that showcased the might of the British Empire and the vulnerability of smaller states. This blink-and-you'll-miss-it war, a tale often relegated to historical footnotes, is a testament to the unpredictable and often unbelievable nature of our world. It reminds us that history is filled with moments of intense drama and rapid change, often occurring when least expected.